Hello and welcome to Ammanford AFC's first ever Matchday Live as we document everything that's going to happen at the recreation ground as Ammanford AFC take on Cwmbran Celtic in the JD Cymru South. So let's just take a look at the JD Cymru South table before this fixture. Heading into this fixture, Cwmbran top Ammanford on goal difference by just one goal as the 9th and 10th place sides head into this JD Cymru South fixture. Ammanford will be looking to make the most of the home advantage to rise above their opponents today.
Trying to make y'all comfortable. For the record, you ain't trying to grow, then it's done for you. For the record, lab on me going all the way. For the record, ain't trying to link, no time to waste. For the record, for the record, for the record, for the record, for the record. Been a little too nice to y'all. Now I gotta up price on y'all. Snake eyes on dice for y'all. Shoulders on ice for y'all. A6 all the hate. I won't get a ball today. Got lost in the ball and A's. I'm flipping the bars, I'm flipping the on record, off record. I still count wins when they got it. On record, off record. I let them take advantage. I was wildin'. On record, off record deals. Tell them talk to Colin for the quote. On record, off record. I still want the act, not the ghost.
Griff, first win of the season last week. How do you approach today's fixture now on the back of that?
Yeah, we played well last week, and coming into this week, obviously it's going to be a tough test again. I think the league is strong, but after winning away last week, I think we can only push for another win today.
Obviously you've got Andy and Trundle in the squad again this week now. How do you change the team up now in the team lineup to approach the fixture?
We've made a few changes, not solely because Andy's available, but he's lucky to get a start today, really, with how everyone played last week, and the squad is really competitive, so it's important whoever puts the shirt on, make sure they try their best to keep it.
Obviously now you're playing here now in the start of a new month. It's an opportunity now with the new fixtures to pick up some points this month. Are you hopeful ahead of the fixtures coming up that you can perhaps gain some momentum on the back of last week?
Yeah, I mean, we've had an inconsistent start, but the next few fixtures, I mean, they're tough. Every fixture is tough. So with Frater, that's why he's on the bench. Hit me with the ball there now. Every fixture is tough, but I think we block them into fours, and this is the start of a new cycle. So hopefully we can get the ball rolling today.
At the start of the season, the defence has leaked a couple of goals. How do you aim to tighten it up now in the next few weeks?
I think generally from open play we've defended well. It's just little individual errors, and it's about minimising their mistakes. When you minimise mistakes, it minimises the chances of conceding through the game, really. So I'm happy with the defensive shape of the team when we're playing the game. It's just when we're on the ball, sometimes we lose it in silly areas, and we're getting punished. And at this level, you have to be consistent with the ball, or you will get punished.
All right, thank you very much, and good luck for the game.
Thank you, cheers.
And Cwmbran Celtic starting lineup for today's fixture: Scott James, Ben Jones, Alex McDowell, Niall Yeats, Richard Crease, Jai Junior Johnson, Lewis Ellis, Andrew Larcoom, Leo Ross, Zach Osborne and Chris Ham. And Ammanford starting lineup for today's game: in goals, Craig Morris; in defence, Matthew Jones, Richard Lewis, Eros Griffiths and Nick Arnold; in midfield, Dale Jones, Matthew Fisher, Andy Robinson and Ricky Martin; and finally, up top, Lee Trundle and Gavin Jones. And Cwmbran Celtic get us started here at the recreation ground this afternoon. And Matt Jones pings a ball beautifully over the top of the Cwmbran defence for Andy Robinson chasing. The former Leeds man is down here, but he gets right back up. He lays it off for Matt Fish, whose shot is just tipped round the corner beautifully by the keeper. A great save from the Cwmbran goalkeeper to start this game. Matt Fish has got the ball on the right flank here, and he pings a diagonal cross all the way to the other side of the pitch for Gavin Jones to race onto. And the young winger, he gets on the end of it, he squares this for Trundle, and Trundle opens the scoring for Ammanford. A great start for Ammanford early on, who go 1-0 ahead thanks to Lee Trundle. Ammanford's young winger setting up an older head in front of goal, who knows the back of the net better than anyone, and he does not miss from there. 1-0 Ammanford. And here's an alternate angle of that goal. Fisher laid off by Matt Jones, and what a sublime ball from Fisher. Right off the left peg for Gavin, who races in front of the goal, cuts back, right there for former Swans man Trundle, who slots it away. A great first goal of the game for Ammanford. And Ammanford have another opportunity here. A free kick on the halfway line. Richie Lewis steps up and he whips a great ball into the area. Cwmbran defender gets ahead and then the keeper claims Eddie Robinson on the ball here in the middle of the oh, and that's a late challenge on the former Swans man, and the defender blocks Gavin Jones' entry into goal in the process as well. Cwmbran might have got away with that one. Here we are. Another Ammanford free kick, and Robinson steps up and he has an effort. Oh, it's just tipped right over the bar by the Cwmbran goalkeeper. A great stop. He's proven his worth so far in the early moments of this game as he stops Robinson, who has a great pop from range, and it's just going underneath the bar by all accounts. The keeper gets his fingertips to it. Corner for Cwmbran, and it's an early chance, but it's just cleared away here as Cwmbran come back in on attack. The shot's deflected away for another corner. Black and White Army are in full voice this afternoon as they try and spur the boys onto victory against Cwmbran Celtic this afternoon. And it seems to be working so far, with Ammanford leading 1-0 so far after 7 minutes of the match. And a ball forward for Matt Fish here. He zigs, defender zags, Matt Fish through on goal, through to Gav. But the defender gets there first to get rid of the effort. Richie Lew pings a diagonal ball for Trundle, who races onto it in through on goal. He's on the right flank now. He sets it up. He crosses the back post for Gavin Jones, and the young man, he tries a spectacular, and an effort is blocked by the defender. A great block by Cwmbran Celtic here to deny Ammanford a shot on goal. Cwmbran, can they get their first real test on goal here? Can they test Morris? Through on goal, and they lob Morris, it hits the post. Oh, and Morris collects. And Ammanford are able to relieve the pressure. A big chance for Cwmbran Celtic as Morris was left stranded, scrambling to collect that ball. Saved by the post. Matthew Fisher driving forward, a key cog in the slot machine, sets up Gav through on goal. Oh, and his tame effort is denied by the goalkeeper, but he's been adjudged to be offside. Gavin Jones here racing onto a through ball down the left flank. He cuts inside once more. He's proven to be a danger for Cwmbran. His effort is cleared after a great save. The Cwmbran keeper is really on form so far this first half to keep Ammanford from extending their lead in this first half. Ammanford with a free kick from 35 yards out. Robinson lines up. We've seen him score from here before and he hits it. Oh my word, it's in the top corner. You hear the term top bins these days, but my word, that is truly top bins. He's hit that with absolute venom. It's flown right past the keeper into the top corner. Robinson steps up. Power, placement, precision. That is absolutely beautiful, and I bet you will not see a better goal than that in the Rec for some time yet. What a goal by Robinson. What a way to introduce himself to the Black and White Army. What a strike. Here's another angle of that goal as the former Swans legend steps up and rockets one home from 35 yards. What a strike. The Am fans just can't quite believe what he's done now. Trundle shields the ball from the Cwmbran defenders. He's toying with them. We've seen this many times before. Robbo and Trundle link up in the midfield and the forward line, adding some quality to this Ammanford team. And he plays the ball back to Trundle, who loses it in the area. And Cwmbran recover. Robinson now steps up on the right hand side. And another free kick. He couldn't shoot it, did he? Oh, and he's toying with the Cwmbran defence. Sets up for Trundle. Cuts back inside. Oh, and a great save from the keeper. Cwmbran clear their lines once again. They're under pressure from this Ammanford forward line, as we see here. Trundle dinks in and out of the Cwmbran defence, and they're saved once again by the Cwmbran goalkeeper, who saves his side. Still 2-0 Ammanford here. It's another free kick for Town. This time it's Trundle who steps up. Can he put away? Oh, it's up and over, and it's right into the top corner. It's a great goal from Trundle, who doubles his goals for the game as he puts Ammanford 3-0 up right on the cusp of half time. It's a great goal from the former Swans man, who adds to his opener to begin the game. A second free kick of the game for Ammanford, who put themselves, they'd like to hope, out of sight in this first half. And Trundle slightly fortunate here as the ball takes a slight deflection off a Cwmbran defender, but just a whip on that ball. What a free kick from the former Swans man as he puts Ammanford 3-0 up going into the break.
We're heading into half time, 2-0 up. It's liquid football. How are you feeling?
Stunning, absolutely stunning, amazing. So far, the first half performance has been absolutely sublime. Sublime, I got to be honest with you. And that goal from Andy, what a screamer, absolute screamer. I'm sure a couple of women have gone into labour after that, let me tell you. Clean off, what a strike.
How would you describe it in 3 words?
Stunning, sublime, Andy.
Who stood out for you so far in the game?
So far, I got to say, Ricky's played well. Actually, the full team has played well. You know, I know it's a cliche, but they have. But at the moment, I say, you know, Andy, Ricky and Matt Jones. Super.
Enjoy the game.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Nobody else, got outside, and nobody else.
We're back underway here now at the recreation ground. What about that talent at half time as Amford's juniors put on a great display for the Black and White Army and the faithful Amford fans at half time. Cwmbran get out of the blocks very quickly. Leo Ross through on goal and he coolly slots past Craig Morris in the Amford defence. He reduces the deficit. It's 3-1 with just 8 minutes gone in this second half. And Cwmbran now, can they get another? They're through on goal. Leo Ross on the right flank. He cuts back. He squares it for Zach Osborne and he cuts inside and he puts it past Craig Morris. They've reduced the deficit by another goal within a minute and a half. 55 minutes gone. Cwmbran have got 2. This is a wake-up call Amford really need now as Cwmbran get back into this one. Troubling times for the town now as they concede a second goal in the second half. Zach Osborne the scorer. Cwmbran are clearly fresher side now coming in the second half. Props to the manager Nicky Morgan who's got his side right ready for the second half and listening to the impressive team talk at half time. Leo Ross cuts inside, brought down by Gavin Jones. Cwmbran carry on now and they dink an effort just wide of goal. They're putting the pressure on Amford in this second half and they need to respond quickly. Amford on the attack now, Trundle on the right flank, he cuts inside, he crosses the back post, can Gav Jones get there? He rises, and he heads over the bar. That's positive from Amford, but they can't get that goal that will give them the breathing space they need. And now they're back in the attack again. Brett pushes forward for Trundle, who sets up Ricky Martin, who goes through on goal, he fires wide again and over the bar. Cwmbran go forward on Foshy, blocks the effort. Tom Neville's effort looked like it was destined for the back of the net. You see that one more time as Foshy saves Amford's skin as it ricochets off the post and out for a corner. That could be an important block for Amford. Just Trundle through on goal. He's 1-on-1 with the keeper and he dinks it. Yes, 4-2. Amford regain their 2-goal lead. Trundle gets his hat-trick and what a performance it's been from this man who now gives Amford the breathing space they want. Here we see the replay as Trundle, he cheekily dinks that one right over the keeper and into the bottom corner, sparking celebrations on the field between the Amford players. What a game for that man, and what a signing he's been. 5 goals in 2 games. And here we see the fans who substitute Ryan Foshy, nicks it past the striker and then plays an exquisite ball over the top for Trundle to race onto and he puts it away. That puts him tied 3rd for the top goal scorers in the JD Cymru side. A great start to the season for Trundle. Here Amford go forward again. Bruno flicks it on for Trundle, he flicks it on for Brett, who darts past the defender. They're 2-on-1, can he square it for Gav to settle this game? And Gav slots it home, and that's 5-2, and that seals the victory for Amford. What a performance. They almost get it away in this second half, but Gavin Jones has put it away to settle our victory for the town. Can we just appreciate this bit of magic from Lee Trundle showing he still truly does have magic daps. He juggles the ball with 1-2 touches, flicks the ball with the heeler's foot into the space for Brett Enoch to pounce on, and he sets up Gav for his well-deserved goal. A sublime skill from Truns, fantastic anticipation and spatial awareness from Brett, and Gav slots it away. 5-2 to the town. Game, set and match.
Right, has your blood pressure quite calmed down yet after that win?
It's incredible from the boys, to be honest. Going 3-0 up, half-time, it was good spirits in the change rooms, but then we showed a bit of character, conceding 2 goals second half. It should never happen, but the boys, we kept at it. There was the game management then with, to be fair, Rai came on, he tightened things up, and once we got that goal, I think it was game over then, but it was nerve-wracking at that point in the second half.
Yeah, most of Amford's goals they conceded so far this season have either been at the start of the first half or start of the second half. What do you think is the root cause of the problem?
I don't know, well, as you said, we haven't kept a clean sheet all season, so I think sometimes we can be a bit naive. We get a bit carried away leading the game, looking for more goals. Sometimes that game management and just see the game out. We said half time we would have just happily taken 3-0 at the end of the game, but we're pushing for an extra goal. Maybe that's why we're conceding a couple more goals in the games now.
But it was a great goal from Andy in the first half as well, wasn't it? Obviously he's a great strike. What do you reckon of the 2 new boys up front today? How crucial were they?
To be fair, without them, we'd lose that game today. I think the 2 strikes, especially the 2 free kicks, were spectacular. But to be fair to Trundle, second half he was quality. Rob will run the game first half. He gave it his all. He came off, but immense performance from him. But Trundle's just that extra bit of quality up front then, and to bring Brett in and Gav with that goal. I think that was my favourite goal today.
Yeah, Gav seemed to be a bit frustrated up front at certain times with the lack of delivery into the box, but he got his goal in the end. Do you think it was a deserved goal for his performance today?
Gav's been playing like that all season. He's too hard on himself, but he runs the channels. He's an incredible player and he's got so much potential, but he'll always be on the end of goals, even if the tap-ins are the best ones. They're the ones I love and the team love. I think it was game over once he scored then, but no, he's a great talent, and his fitness is phenomenal, to be fair, just running all day long, and it just helps the boys in defence. And when you clip those channel balls, it's great to watch from a defender.
Alright, thank you very much. Well done.
And here's how the JD Cymru South table looks after today's games. Cwmbran and Clydach top in the league with 5 wins from 5 games, with a perfect record on top of the table. And Ammanford, after that 5-2 victory, have risen up to 7th in the table with 7 points from their 5 games. 2 wins on the bounce now for the boys in black and white. And Cwmbran Celtic, after that 5-2 loss, have fallen into the relegation zone on purely goal difference, joined by Cymru United and Cymru. Next week, Ammanford travel to the Causeway as they take on 6th place Dundee in a 7v6 clash. Just 2 points separate the sides. A great victory for Ammanford today, and we'll see you all next time. Up a town.